In this tutorial, I'll show you how to clone any website or landing page, edit it with Purelander cloner, and publish it live. Hi, and welcome to this channel. This is my article, but I created it in the form of a landing page. That's why you can see this button here, and I have some images, another button, image, and a YouTube video link here. And I'll use Purelander, like I said, to clone this, because when you use Chrome extension or plugins, sooner or later you will realize that extension is no longer working, or that plugin is not compatible with your website, especially when you're using WordPress. I'll drop the Purelander link in the description box. As of today, this product will cost you $25 for 6 months. You don't have to pay monthly. You will renew it every 6 months. And look, they have templates that you can use. I highly recommend this. I'll drop the link in the description box. Don't forget to use it, and that's my affiliate link. I'll copy the link, right click, copy, and move over. On this dashboard, I'll try and give you a quick tour. My landers, these are folders. All your projects will be stored. As you can tell, I have one here inside this, life and spirituality. As we go along, you will understand better. Lander Wrapper, this is what I'm going to use today. And folder manager, if you have to create a new folder, you just come here, click folders, and click on create new. Then you're gonna name it and click add. But I don't want to dive into all these features today. Let's go straight to Lander Wrapper, which is what I need today. Click on Lander Wrapper. Then we have to name it. Before I name it, I need to create a folder because I don't have a folder for that. I'll show you how to create a folder. Go to folders manager and click on create new, and I'll name it video and podcast. I have it here. Let's go back to Lander Wrapper and name this. This name has to be the product that you are about to promote. That way you can easily find out when you later want to go back to edit or something. I'll name it RECUT app. Then folder, I'll drop it in the video and podcast folder. I'll go back, double click again to highlight, and right click, copy, and go back here, right click and paste it. When I click on rip it, you see what will happen. It's ripping, as you can tell right here, it's ripping. It doesn't take long depending on the size of your file or your website. So it's done. You have edit, delete, download, preview, settings, and features. But in this case, we're gonna have to go to edit, and bam, this is it. As you can tell, the buttons are not properly in line, but don't worry, we're gonna edit everything. Before you start editing, make sure you see these buttons here. If you don't see it, just give it a few seconds to load properly. When you scroll down, it looks like you have just 2 images, but no, you have to scroll down. This is where we're gonna do our editing. Use 2 bars to scroll down, especially when you have a large content or a lot of content. Let's work on it. First, I'm gonna click this, delete it, I don't need it. Click this, delete, and highlight everything, delete, I don't need it. This is how I'm gonna design it. I'm gonna come down and click save and preview. I'm not done yet, but save things as I go along in case something goes bad. Next, change the text. The advice I'll give you, unless it's your website, change the text. But in my case, just take this off. I'll say RECUT app, remove silence from videos and podcast, or even I can change this to this just to reduce things. You saw what I did. You can edit whatever you want. I'll scroll down. So if I want to change the image right here, I'll click on it and I'll go to insert, and I can upload from my laptop, or I can go to any website and just copy and drop it here. I don't want to do that. I'm just showing you how it works, but in this case, no. And with the links, what you do, you're gonna go here, click the link, and whatever link you want here, you're gonna paste it. Then click. When you do that, it's gonna change all the links here. And with the button, I'll save and preview. I'm gonna make sure preview, right click and preview. As you can tell, everything is intact. The button is like this, but when you preview, it's still gonna be in the middle. I'll show you quick. When I right click and preview, all the changes I made, the review 2004 is not here, and I've changed it to design. As you can tell, the button is still in the middle, and when you check right here down left, you see the button is working. So let's go back, close it, go in, and the images, like I said, just click on it, go to insert image. If you have the image source link, copy and paste it here and click OK, or you can click upload and upload from your laptop or your computer. But in this case, I'm keeping everything the way it is. Let's keep going and I'll see if I have to delete something else. Yeah, you can make any changes at all that you want. Any changes. As you can tell, I don't have the video showing here. I'm gonna take off this because I don't need it. Click here and just, you have to keep using the delete button to keep moving things. This, I don't need this. I'm gonna delete this as well. Delete. Then click inside here, push it up one more. I'll go up. Just make sure everything is good. Like, you can change whatever you want from this visual editor. Then scroll down. When everything is done, just click save and preview. Right click and open, just to make sure everything is good. I'll keep it like this. I have to take out this. See, that's why it's always good to go back and check. I need to take out that. I'll click here, click on it and make sure you delete everything, because I'm gonna use different websites. I will delete everything and I will delete this one as well. Delete this logo because I'm gonna use the logo of the website that I'm gonna host this thing on. Save. To download, click on download and I'll download normal. Then I'll go in it, click the download. In your case, it might show down here. Mine is up. I'll have a show in folder. I wanna go inside my folder and I'll right click and rename it. There used to be rename test down here somewhere, but it's showing up with this button. It took me a while to figure it out when I started using Windows 11. Click on it and I'll rename it RECUT app. Yeah, this is what it is, and this is compressed and zipped already. I'll close it and I'm done with section. I'll show you how to host it on a live website. I use this website for tutorials. It's a WordPress website. I'll create a subdomain and host the RECUT app website I just created. This website is hosted on Namecheap web hosting. I'll close this because I don't need it anymore. I have a clean sheet. This is my Namecheap hosting editor. I'll host it on this website just like I showed you. Same domain name here. As you can tell, this domain name is hosted on the seed. If you are not hosting your websites on Namecheap, it's $2 a month. With the Stellar plan, I can host 3 websites and 30 subdomains. Each website can host 10 subdomains, making 30. I'll drop the Namecheap web hosting link in the description box. I'll click manage and click on hosting. Go to cPanel. If you are using, let's say, Hostinger, Bluehost, GoDaddy, the process is still the same. First, I need to create a subdomain. I'll scroll down until I get to domains. There used to be subdomain, but they've taken it off. Click on domains, and as you can tell, this is the main domain, and I've created one subdomain out of the 30 subdomains. I can host 2 more domains with this plan, and it's just $2 a month. To begin, click on create a new domain. Instead of subdomain, you have to create a new one. I'll name it RECUT app dot. This is the subdomain name. I need to go back here, double click and copy the domain name with the .com or .net or .ai, .io, whatever. Go back. When I drop it, the domain name must include a valid top level domain, which is what I'm about to add. So right click and paste it. Bam. You see that warning is gone. So this is my subdomain dot the top level domain name. I'm taking my time to explain. Click on submit. It's gonna take a little bit to propagate and work everything out. Just be patient. You have successfully created the new recut.successlinkage.com domain with the document. Scroll down. As you can tell, I have 2 subdomains with the main domain. Information: enabling HTTPS, free 1-year positive SSL. I want a secure website link. I'll click. It's in progress and it says please allow up to 25 minutes. Right click and open. I'll show you something quick. Alright, your connection is not private, but as you can tell, it's working. Not secured. I'll close it and I'll wait I don't want to host a website on it yet. I'll come back after half an hour and continue. Half an hour has passed. Check if it's active. Click on sync again. Bam. SSL certificate is active. Let me right click and open it. See, it's active. When you double click, you can tell HTTPS is active, and that warning sign is not here anymore. I'll close it. I have to upload the file to publish it. Click cPanel to go back and scroll down. Click File Manager. This is the subdomain name. Click on this and make sure you have the right subdomain name, especially when you have similar names on it. As you can tell, there's nothing in here. I'll click Upload and select File or drag and drop. This is a RECUT app. Open. Depending on the size of your file, it might load fast. When it's done, it's gonna turn green. Please don't rush it. The maximum file you can upload is 19.72 gigabytes, depending on the plan you have. I'm gonna go back and reload here, and bam, you can see it's right here. In this case, I'll go back and just close this. Close it. Click on it. Right click and extract the file. Extract and click on Extract Files. So these are the files. When it's done, click on close. This is it. Double click it. After double click to open, the control button on your keyboard or the command, click to highlight everything. Right click and click on move. Delete all these slugs like these numbers. Highlight everything including the / or backward slash and delete it. Left with recut.subdomain, then the .com, then click on move files. Click on the subdomain name on left, which is the subdomain folder, and everything has been moved in here. I can delete this file, which is the initial folder, but I'll leave it because it doesn't cause any harm when you delete or leave it, but I'll leave it. All right, it's time to check if this website is live. I'll open a new window and type RECUT app.successlinkage.com and enter. Bam. This is it live. All right. I should have kept the disclaimers, so in future when I have to create something like this again, I'll leave the disclaimers or the initial disclaimer. But what I can do in the process of editing, I'll show you. All right, I'll go back to my landers, and inside video and podcast I have my file here. This is the ripped one. I'll go to edit. Yeah, in future what I can do, I'll scroll down, bottom down here, I can click here and enter, and I'll go back to the main website. I'll highlight everything, right click, copy, and go back, right click and paste it, and then I'll save it. In case I want to redo the whole thing, I'll just download and redo it again, because having the disclaimer is important. This is something I need to do, and as you can tell, everything is working. The links, everything is working. All right, this is just for tutorial, but if I want to use this for real, I'll download it again and I'll just go back, delete the folder and upload one more time. But this is just for tutorial. This is the end of the tutorial. Thanks for your time. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe to this channel.